Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing another general love reading. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay Scorpio, let's see what's coming through for you. So we have the Eight of Swords, Temperance, the Three of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Moon, Death, Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands, and then the final card is Queen of Swords, Creation. So the heart of your reading is the Moon, a major arcana, and this does represent sometimes confusion, fears, and kind of lack of information. There's always something that you don't know with the Moon. Sometimes this is a truth being revealed to you. But let's start with the top row. You have the Eight of Swords, Temperance, and Three of Wands. Now this has been coming up for like nearly every sign. I feel like the first card for nearly everyone, the first card has been difficult, and I feel like I've been getting the message that this is the energy that you're coming into the week with. And for you, it's the Eight of Swords. So I feel like when it comes to love, like you've been feeling kind of trapped, blocked, uninspired. You kind of feel like you're not really seeing like any change or any movement. And usually with the Eight of Swords, you feel like there's really nothing that you can do about it, like it's completely beyond your control. So there's kind of this energy of, you know, I'm just kind of stuck wherever I'm at and I just have to deal with it. But then you have Temperance. And this is usually a card of, it's a card of self-restraint and balance and kind of not doing anything extreme. I don't know, I'm kind of getting the message that for some of you, you've been in this energy from the Eight of Swords for some time where you just kind of been blocked in some way. You feel like you've been blocked and you're tired of being in that energy. And I feel like you're getting ready to kind of do something unexpected. We don't have the Tower in this reading, but I feel like that Temperance card is telling you to kind of hold on because something big is coming for you. You do have the Three of Wands right there, which is telling me that you're tired of being in that Eight of Swords energy. You're tired of being stuck wherever it is that you are, and you're looking towards the future. With the Three of Wands, so you're trying to see like, where are your abundances? Where are your manifestations? When are you going to receive? And you have Temperance right in the middle kind of telling you you are going to receive. So don't do anything extreme. You know, this is a general reading, so it's hard to say. I feel like for some of you, like you're considering doing something, I don't know, I'm hearing doing the unexpected. I don't know, this could be something like dating someone that is not your type, or dating someone where there's like a huge red flag over them, just because you know you're tired of kind of feeling blocked, or you know, not finding the right partner. I feel like, you know, your ship is coming in. That is the Three of Wands, waiting for your ship to come in, and it is coming in. Literally right here you have the Ace of Cups. This is a new love or rekindling an old relationship. So they're saying don't kind of push it by doing something crazy, even though you're going to feel that you want to, but you just want to receive. You're tired of being in that energy of being blocked and kind of feeling trapped in a situation. So the Ace of Cups is telling you there's a new beginning coming for you when it comes to your love life. This is a new person coming into your life, or it can be kind of rekindling an old relationship. You do have the Moon, like I said, is the heart of the reading, and I don't know, there's something about this relationship because, I mean, you do have love and it's a beautiful card. Not everybody has had a beautiful card in their love reading, but the Moon is there. I feel like, you know, there's either a new love or rekindling a relationship, but there's a lot of confusion around it. For some of you, it's confusion. You don't know, like, if you should take this person back. You don't know if this is actually the person you're meant to be with. Like, you're kind of torn as far as what to do about this new relationship. You may have trouble trusting. It could even be that this relationship kind of happens in a way that you don't expect. You do have death there. Interesting that you would have the moon in death. I'm getting the message that for some of you, like the moon represents like your fears. Like there's something, you know, the cup is being offered to you, and that is love. And the death card, it represents a huge significant event in your life. Since this is a love reading, this means that new people that come into your life this week are going to surprise you. You may kind of come into things kind of skeptical. I see that here. I mean, with the Eight of Swords, the Moon, and the Queen of Swords, that's definitely skeptical energy. You know, the Queen of Swords is very emotionally detached, and, you know, then you have the Eight of Swords, which is kind of feeling blocked and kind of trapped in confusion right in the middle. So I feel like the people that you're connecting with, that you feel connected to this week, this is something significant because the Death card is here. It means that this relationship will play a significant part of your life. So they're saying to not be afraid and to trust. Now moving on to this row here, you have the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. So the Knight of Wands, this could be someone who's a fire sign. And down here, you know, this could be someone, even though it's a queen, it could be a male, could be a fire sign and an air sign. And there's, you know, excitement and change right in the middle. It's interesting that, you know, you have the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands because they're kind of similar and different at the same time. The Eight of Swords, like I said, that represents being stuck in like this phase that you just like, you can't get out of it. It's like a vicious cycle and you feel trapped. You feel powerless. This is being released from this energy of feeling trapped. This is literally a card of finally moving forward after having been trapped or just kind of stuck in an energy that you did not like, a boring energy, after not really seeing any excitement or change. Finally, things move along for you. It could also represent some type of like exciting communication, perhaps from this person here who is a fire sign. Now this Knight here, you know, there is a double message here of movement in your love life. This Knight is, you know, kind of very fiery. It's a suit of spirit, and it does represent a lot of movement and a lot of action in your love life. And this is the same meaning, so it's a double message, but this Knight can also be like a knight in shining armor, and it is lined up with the Ace of Cups here. I feel like this Knight could come in and save you from this energy, from the Eight of Swords where you feel like you've been blocked or trapped. The Knight of Wands likes to rescue. This is usually someone that comes in and kind of whisks you away and removes you from a negative situation, sometimes even from an unhealthy situation where you're kind of stuck in an unhealthy relationship or abusive relationship. This is someone who rescues. And like I said, a double message of positive movement. I do feel, you know, you have the Queen of Swords. I do feel like you have to keep an open mind. I feel like some people may not be willing to kind of trust in kind of like what's happening. I feel like you might feel that this is too good to be true. You don't know if this is actually the person you're meant to be with. I feel like there's some type of really strong confusion when it comes to the people that are in your life this week. So the Queen of Swords, you know, I feel like she is telling you to keep an open mind. I feel like some people might want to, you know, kind of close up emotionally, put up walls. The Queen of Swords also, like I said, she's very like detached emotionally. She does not like to deal with emotion. She deals with logic. But, you know, all the cards that I see here are telling me that things are kind of moving in a positive direction for you. Yeah, and the Queen of Swords here, even though this is, you know, being very logical and sometimes being emotionally detached, like I said, she could also represent truth. but she's lined up here with positive cards. Death is saying that something big wants to happen in your life this week, and death can sometimes, it can sometimes represent like marriage, even divorce, you know, children, relocation. I feel like something big wants to happen for you, but you have to have an open mind. You have to be honest with yourself and other people. And I feel like this is exactly what you have been waiting for, because it's lined up with the Three of Wands. Like I said, this is you looking towards the future. This is you kind of seeing, like, wondering where are my manifestations? When am I going to receive? And they're telling you here to keep an open mind. Something big is coming in for you. So let me see if anything else jumps out at me. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing like what's going on here. Remember that I said with the Temperance card, I felt like somebody was going to do something extreme, like something unexpected. And they're telling you like, don't do that, because there's something positive coming in for you. Yeah, I feel like the moon is really reinforcing that, seeing, you know, what's going on here. Like I said, this is kind of, they're telling you don't do anything extreme. I feel like it's something that is like a red flag, like dating someone you're not supposed to be dating, or someone that you know is no good for you, because this is confirming it, because there is something that you don't know. The moon always represents kind of hidden information, and your fears, and what you don't see is that there is finally movement and positive change coming back into your life. So I feel like they wanted me to repeat this because someone is kind of contemplating like an unhealthy relationship, or generally just kind of like giving up on their love life, but there is, you know, love and kind of positive change all over this reading. Okay, Scorpio, I will end this reading here. I hope you enjoyed it. Much love and bless. Bye-bye.